Right then, welcome back to Team Prawn Racing, where I'm going to be defending my title against a very handsome blonde YouTuber.
Right, well, turns out I'm not the only YouTuber in the paddock this year. Mr. Jimmy Broadbent, thank you for the intro. We're here, it's Donington Park, 2024 season opener. The sun is shining, although it hasn't been. Mildly treacherous, who knows? That's it, Thunder Saloons, round one. We've got a 40 car sellout grid. This is going to be huge. We have got some ridiculous cars here this year. Jimmy's Mazda, we got Josh's Civic, we've got 19 BMWs in Thunder. It's going to be insane. Sit yourself down, grab a cup of tea. Let's see how this unfolds. We're off to qualifying. I can't stop, I'm broken. Right, well, that was quali, or wasn't, as the case may be. You'd never believe it. The same issue as we had at Donington last year. M8 gear linkage nut came off. I'd put a washer on it, I'd put red thread lock on it. I really don't know what's going on there, but I'm not happy. A couple of laps building tyre temperature, difficult on a busy track. Really struggled. I had the moment of my life down Craners. Finally got a bit of temperature, pushed on for the one lap. 140.5, decidedly average. It was good enough for second at the time, and as the track came to everyone, as everyone kind of warmed into it, dropped down to 10th. Not our finest hour. It's going to make the race quite exciting. That was brilliant. That was brilliant work.
We've got a bit. It's the right call, mate.
Yeah.
The track is soaking, so.
That was fucking emotional. Wow, that was a last minute panic, showers, track is sodden, the sun's back out, but every weather app showed it was going to rain solidly for half an hour. So we and a load of other people here are on full wets. No idea how this is going to go, but we'll find out in a minute.
So a huge mix of cars on this grid in Classic Thunder. The rainfall appears to have stopped, but of course it has left a nice glisten over the circuit. This grid is one of my favourite things in motorsport. There is very little that compares to the CTCRC Thunder grid for sheer variety.
This is terrifying. I cannot see the lights on the gantry at all. The sun is so low. I've got a really low sun strip here and I'm still struggling to see. This is going to be wild.
I see the marshals are getting over the barrier, so I do think they are going to send them on the green flag lap very shortly indeed. They are rolling here at Donington on the formation lap. Well over 30 cars on the grid.
Green flag laps.
Who's going to come out trumps in this battle of various muscle from various places? Again, 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, 8-cylinder.
This is it then, guys. I can see nothing at all. Wet race. Very busy. 10th on the grid. I'm not going to lie, I'm nervous.
Get ready for action, and action begins now. The CTCRC Thunder Grid is underway. Jimmy Broadbent with a bit of a twitch there from the second row. Is it going to be Clark? Is it going to be Lawton into the first corner? It should be Kevin Clark. He has the inside. He leads, but he twitches the BMW out of the turn, and that allows Lawton into the lead in the Honda Civic. Then trying to look to the inside of Kevin Clark. This is great scrapping at the very front of the field. There goes Branson around the outside at the old hairpin. That is incredible. And he did it, I think, just before the safety car was declared. Safety car, boards and yellow flags out there on circuit, wielded of course by the fabulous marshals here at Donington Park, who have had to endure a lot of difficult weather here today. Safety car will put the field back together with 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go. This is going to be touch and go as to whether racing resumes once again. Lights are still on the safety car, so at least one more lap behind safety car. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. 20 seconds left on the clock, and the safety car lights are off, which means that they're going to cross the line and immediately receive the checkered flag, I believe. So unfortunately, it's not looking promising for a resumption of racing. The checkered flag then looks likely to be presented this time by to Brian Branson. Let's just see if the flag is waved, because it's one thing for the clock to hit zero, it's another for the flag to actually go out. And the flag does go out. I don't know if everyone saw it, but the flag has gone out very, very late indeed. I think some people think they're racing. Definitely some still thinking they're in a race. Yes, the checkered flag is out, but the race continues. Everyone's backed off now, so I think they've got the collective message that yes, in fact, the race is over.
Do not understand what happened. The safety car peeled afterwards. I don't really get what just went on. You could not see what was happening. The whole pack went. I don't really understand what just happened. Right, race 1, done. Getting ready to go. Didn't completely realise the time. Mad rainstorm. Last minute change of tyres. We're going to go 52s. Are we going to go wets? Definitely not slicks. Not slicks. Everyone kind of threw in together. We threw the wets on last minute. They were waiting in assembly for people to arrive because they were going to go with or without us. We got out there on wets. Boys did an incredible job. Everyone just kind of clubbed in and jumped on the car. About 10 people threw the wets on. It's brilliant. Utterly chaotic. Stood on the start line, could not see the gantry, just sun in our eyes. Everyone's kind of sat there like that. Absolutely terrifying, really. Start of the race, couldn't really see the lights, had to wait and just listen for the engine noise and everyone to go. Chaotic is one word for it. I'm really glad we went on the wets. 52s would have worked if we had a brand new set. We don't. They wouldn't have worked. What we've got, they're rubbish. Haven't burnt the wets up too much. It did start to dry out, but thankfully only right towards the end. Couple of safety cars, one safety car maybe, who knows. Very chaotic. Brought it home 7th. It's higher up the grid than we were. We start on the inside tomorrow. It's forecast to be dry. We'll be on slicks. We're in one piece. Race 1, 7th. That'll do. It's better than DNF, round 1 last year, isn't it? Race 1, 7th. See you tomorrow. Okay then, hello everybody, good morning and welcome to Donington Park, day 2. The sun is shining, which is a really nice change after yesterday. Rainbird is not feeling great, so he has headed home. Apologies if video production quality goes down from here on out. It's Sunday. We had a wet race yesterday, slightly challenging, but we finished 7th, which isn't too bad. It's about consistency. Finish every race, bag the points. We finished 7th. We start 7th on the grid today. It is beautiful weather. The slicks will be on the car. Let's see how this goes. Okay then, it's just you and me. This is round 2, Classic Thunder Saloons at Donington Park. We had a wet race yesterday. We are starting 7th, which is not where we want to be. But we're going to see what we can do with it. See if we can move forward, do some good, score some points. Right, well, this is it. Thunders, race 2, 7th on the grid. Let's see how it goes.
Here and now, we are ready to go racing, and it is Kevin Clark on the outside, Brian Bransom on the inside as they begin. The Holden Monaro scything its way through into 2nd place. Andy Wilson having a very good start. No, it's 3rd place. Bransom with the inside line manages to squeeze him out, but already up to 3rd then is Andy Wilson. Andy Robinson is at the back of that leading queue in the Ford Falcon as well, but it's Kevin Clark that leads the way. BMW side by side further back, light in the Capri, losing out there to the Audi A3 of Nick Vaughan. So Nick Vaughan making up a position. Side by side for 5th place as Nick Vaughan gets by. Nick Vaughan has just got past Lawton in the 24 car, so Josh Lawton in his Hyper Civic. Nick Vaughan making up some places as well. He's just gotten himself past Card in the 132, so that's for 4th place. Oh, Andy Wilson is pulled over. Andy Wilson seems to be expiring. Oh, and Wilson had a big moment. That's what happened to Wilson. Wilson went wide out of the corner. And was that something like a puncture? I can't quite see. But Andy Wilson having an early bath. He will walk away, feeling rather annoyed. Armitage with a failure, and has anyone else gone with him is my question, because that car looked like it might have been laying oil. Still being closed in on by Vaughan. It's ebbing and flowing, I think, depending on whether Kevin is pushing or not. But overall, Vaughan is closing. I don't think he's going to close in quick enough, but his ultimate pace is very close to that of Kevin Clark, and he seems to be going quicker for now. Gained 1.5 seconds on the previous lap. I don't think Vaughan will be close enough in the big Audi A3. That's probably the most berserk Audi A3 in British motorsport. I'm scrolling through the memory banks to see if I can remember one that's a bit more extreme, but I don't think they come any more extreme than that car. Clark coming through the final corner and taking the win. Kevin Clark, your winner in the CTCRC Thunder race. Vaughan taking 2nd position. let's take a look at the highlights of that race. We had Holden Monaro up there in second place until we didn't. A moment for Wilson. The 288 car had a moment as well. Further back in the field, Nigel Baker with a spin. Never a nice place to be on the apex of Melbourne, facing the wrong way. He waited for his moment and got the car turned around. We also had some off-track shenanigans for the Honda Civic at one point in the hands of Vic Hope, but no one could beat Kevin Clark today. He was managing that gap. If Nick Vaughan had been there from the start at the front, I wonder if he would have just maybe challenged for the win.
I'm going to have a word with you next, sir. I'm going to interrupt all your tyre pressure. What is it with you weirdos and your tyre pressures? Honestly, they're going to be the same in a few minutes. Just have a breather first. Let's have a chat about how you've gone from 7th, Nick, all the way through to 2nd for a podium.
Really happy with that. Qualifying yesterday, we had a little mechanical issue. Didn't end up where we wanted to be, so we kind of made the best of it. Just wanted to bring it home some points yesterday in the rain. Refocus on today. Got the dry tyres on. That was a cracking race. Absolutely loved it.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for taking that quick moment to talk to us. I'll let you go back to your tyre pressures because, you know, special things, these tyre pressures, got to get them down what you can.
Right, I don't really know where to go with this. Rainbow went home ill, Butterfingers, slipped, put the camera on, time-lapse mode. We just came through from 7th through to 2nd. It's an amazing race, it was incredible. But all I can show you is this 1 minute time-lapse. Yeah, not the best. Great start to the season, a 2nd and a 4th in class. Really happy. I forgot to film anything, and the end of this is going to be a little bit pants. So Thunders is back. It's going to be bigger and better than ever this year. We've gone 2 seconds faster in the car now than we did back in October. The car is good. Bodes well for the year, but Josh is quick too. Jimmy's quick when the car works. It's going to be excellent. It's going to be epic. Have fun, guys. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Sorry this is a bit of a short ending to this. Maybe the first half is really good when the race was really crap, and then the second half is really crap when the race was really good. Who knows? Anyway, take care. See you next week. That'll do, wouldn't it?
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah. Sadness. Am I going to eat my sausage roll now? From Simon Collier, Buckley Bakehouse. Stop pointing that thing at me.